Welcome everybody, welcome to the Four Corner Sports Show. I'm your host, Jared Sissel, and we are back for episode number 2 of the Four Corner Sports Show.
Who's Sam Beats?
Defense, I'm gonna block real good. Might put somebody on their butt, but if they put me on defense, I'm gonna try to get that ball about 3 times.
What is your team's record right now?
5-0.
5-0. Are y'all planning on winning the championship? Welcome to the Four Corner Sports Show, episode number 2. This show is here to put the platform so the kids in my great city can get the exposure they need to make it to the next level, as well as get the platform for the coaches so they can show the hard work they're putting as far as helping these kids. This week's episode is designed on family affair. We have a workout as well as an interview session with the Perry brothers. We also have Chris and Ben from Fultondale to tell their story. We also have the 6U game of the week. We have the 8U game with East Inslee Bengals, as well as we have an awesome game of the week featuring Huffman Hurricanes as well as the Centerpoint Eagles. It's going to be a great show, so sit back and enjoy. Welcome, you sports fans. Right now I'm with a phenomenal young man. He's my starting shooting guard for my youth sports teams, but right now he's Fultondale Wildcats starting running back. So tell everybody your name.
My name is Christian Morris.
Okay, Christian, tell everybody where you're from and what grade you in.
I'm from Gardendale and I'm in 5th grade.
Okay, so how long have you been on Fultondale's team?
Since I was 5 years old.
Okay, and for Fultondale, what other positions do you play?
I play running back, slot receiver, and linebacker.
Okay, so with you playing multiple positions, which one of those positions are your favorite position?
Running back.
Running back. If I'm not mistaken, last year you was the quarterback, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So you've been moved from quarterback to running back. How do you like that transition, and what do you have to do to prepare from being a quarterback to now being a running back?
I don't really like it much. I like being a quarterback better, and I think that I want to go back to quarterback because I like to lead my team.
Okay, well, Coach, there you have it. Christian Morris said he want to lead his team at the quarterback. Okay, so let's talk about basketball. Are you looking forward to this upcoming basketball season?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now out there on the basketball field, what is your favorite position?
Point guard.
This year he will be starting point guard for me. Any team, come holler at us. Ain't that right, Christian?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, let me ask you this question. Your younger brother, Ben, he's 8 years old. He plays on your team, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So how do you like your younger brother playing up and playing on your football team?
I like it. I think it's way funner than him being on a smaller boys team.
How do you think he's holding up playing on the older team?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? Hey, there's athletes in that family. Well, I want you to go ahead and put your 4s up and say 4K Sports. We in here.
4K Sports. We in here.
All right now, you sports fans, right now I got a special young man with me. When I say special, this kid right here is 8 years old, playing on a 10-year-old. You 9? But you just turned 9, right? And you're playing on a 10-year-old team. So tell everybody your name.
Benjamin Joseph Woodson.
So Benjamin Joseph Woodson. Right now, you're supposed to be on the 8-year-old team, am I correct?
Yes, sir.
But you're playing on the 10-year-old team, right?
Yes, sir.
So today's particular game, what did you just do today?
Knock heads and run the ball.
You knock heads and run the ball. Did you score so far?
Yes, sir.
How many touchdowns? Just one?
Right now.
Right now? But this ain't your first touchdown all season, is it?
No, sir.
You scored before? Okay, so let me ask you. I asked your brother how did he like you being on his team. He said he loved it. How do you like being on your big brother's team?
I like it.
You do? What's your favorite part about playing with your big brother?
It's a fun, educated sport.
Okay. And what's your favorite part about football?
You have fun and you get to knock heads.
Okay, so to my correction, is this the only sport you play?
No, sir.
What other sports do you play?
Baseball and basketball.
Baseball and basketball. I seen you on the basketball court. You're one heck of a basketball player. What position do you play in basketball?
Point guard and that's all.
And that's all? Well, also, what kind of things do you like to do for fun other than sports?
Play games.
Play games? Do you do any other activities like at church or anything like that?
Yes, sir.
What other activities you do? I want you to tell all my fans the Ben I know. That's all I want you to do.
We sing.
You sing? You're in the church choir? Okay, so we have a singer, basketball, and a baseball player. Am I correct? All right, Ben. Well, you have a good time and enjoy the rest of the game, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll be back.
Hey, look, and we're starting, man.
Welcome, Four Corner Sports fans. Right, I'm your host, Jared Sissel. Right now, I got a special group of brothers that I'm going to let them introduce themselves to.
My name is Jared Perry. My name is Jared Perry.
So right now, I'm with the Perry brothers. Is that correct? And you go by the name of who?
Bull.
And you go by the name of who?
Show.
So I got Bull and I got Show. Is that correct? Okay, Bull, tell me what grade and what school you go to and what team you play for.
I go to Earl Middle School. I'm in the 7th grade.
And what position do you play up there?
I play fullback and D-tackle.
Okay. And Bull, what Showtime, what about you?
I go to school at Earl Intermediate. I play for the NC Seahawks, and I play quarterback and safety.
Quarterback and safety? Okay, well, Bull, I'm going to start asking you a couple questions. My first question to you is, now that you're playing middle school football, how is the transition from Little League to middle school?
It's a big transition.
It's a big transition. What did you take most about that transition, and what did you have to prepare yourself most for?
Not getting my spot taken.
Not getting your spot taken. Did you get your spot taken?
Yes.
You did. Did you get it back?
Yes.
Okay, so you basically lost your spot, but you earned it back, correct? So what did you have to do to get your spot back?
I had to work hard.
Work hard? And speaking of working hard, do you do a lot of workouts outside of football, outside of football practice?
Yes.
Do you work out on a regular? Tell me about that.
I work out on the weekends, sometimes during the week with my dad, and after the football season.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Now, Showtime. About you, because a couple seasons ago I seen you playing for Centerpoint and you wasn't playing quarterback, but now I seen you this year and last year you're playing quarterback for Inslee and AG. How was the transition of leaving Centerpoint, not playing quarterback, to going to another team and playing quarterback? Can you tell me about that experience?
So when I was at Centerpoint, they thought I didn't have it in me, thought I couldn't play. But then when I went to Inslee and AG, they trusted me and they had let me have the opportunity.
Okay, so while we're speaking about Inslee, because that's your current team, what is your team's current record? If I'm not mistaken.
5-0.
5-0? Okay, so how confident are you in your team as y'all get ready to prepare for a championship?
We have sit down and we talk about football instead of just joking around and listen to music. We have our mind straight and think about what we're going to do in the game.
So do you credit yourself as being a good leader and a good role model for your teammates?
Yes.
Okay, now a lot of that, does your brother push you to be great?
A lot. Yeah, he pushed me a lot.
Do you think you can outdo your brother?
Yes.
Awesome. What about you, Bull? Do you think you got show beat?
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, let me ask you another question then, Bull. Outside of on the field, what other things do you like to do?
I like to read, I like to do math, I like to play, and some more things.
Okay. Show what you like to do outside the field.
Like playing football outside and like doing math and science and social studies.
Okay. Now, with all that being said, we live in Alabama, so are you a War Eagle or Roll Tide fan?
War Eagle.
Where are you?
Okay, and with being War Eagle fans, what schools do y'all plan on going to when it's time for college?
I want to go to Auburn University.
And what about you, Shaw?
Auburn University.
So y'all both want to go to Auburn together. Do y'all plan on trying to be on the Auburn football team together?
Yes.
How would that feel having your big brother on the same team as you when you're in college?
When I'm at quarterback, I can hand him the ball out, and we make a good team together.
Make a good team together? And what about you, Bull? How would you feel about being on the same team as your brother?
I feel good about it.
You would? Now, both of y'all are almost about to hit high school soon. So would y'all be on the same high school team together, or would the grades not fall like that?
I think we'll be on the same team together.
And what high school do you plan on going to?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet? Ramsey, let's get them. Because both of y'all grades are superb, is that correct? All right. Well, is there anybody you would like to send a special thanks to or anything like that?
My trainer,
To your trainer, what's his name?
Bree Speed.
Bree Speed, and who else?
Josh Stencil.
Okay, well, shouts out to PME with Bree Speed as well as Josh Stillings for working with these great young men to get them where they're at right now. If I'm not mistaken, though, y'all met Bree Speed at my first football camp. Is that correct? Yes, sir. Y'all came out there. I got some good talent out there to work with y'all, and he's been working with y'all ever since, huh? And speaking of that, did y'all enjoy when y'all came to my youth football camp? Did y'all enjoy the experience and the different people that y'all get to meet?
Yes.
What about you?
Yes.
All right, well, other than that, I want y'all gentlemen put y'all fours up and say four corners, we got next.
Four corners, we got next.
What is mama gonna say?
Ooh, my baby.
What is mama gonna say?
Ooh, my baby.
What is mama gonna say?
Ooh, my baby.
What is daddy gonna say?
Welcome back, you sports fans. Right now, I got the Nigerian Nightmare with me, and he's going to tell everybody his name and where he's from.
Jalen Nabakwe from Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, so Jalen, if I'm not correcting you, one of the fastest kids from here in Birmingham, Alabama?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what position are you playing in football?
Quarterback.
Quarterback. So last year you played wide receiver. How do you like to transition from quarterback to receiver? Do whatever it. You don't even know? Do whatever you got to do to win the game?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell us about so far. Last week you had a good game. What did you do last game?
Last game I had 2 touchdowns and a passing TD.
Okay, so do you expect to do the same thing today?
Yes, sir.
Well, I got word that this Huffman team got some big boys and fast boys. How did you prepare this week to be able to execute?
I prepared a lot of things for the defense.
All right. Well, I noticed that you're a hard worker all throughout the season, even when it's not football season. So can you tell us about a little bit of your off-season workouts you do?
My off season, I was playing flag football with Coach Nation, doing a lot of things and working out in the gym.
Okay, so you do work even when it ain't football season.
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. You played a lot in an All-Star game this past season, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So can you tell us about the All-Star game you played in?
The All-Star game, I had a touchdown. Then after that, we just kept losing.
Okay, so where was the All-Star game?
The All-Star game was at Center Point.
Okay, and did you play in the out-of-town All-Star game?
It was at Carver.
Okay, no, I'm talking about the one in Mississippi.
Yeah, I played in that one too.
Okay, now in the Mississippi one, what did you do, or how was your experience in playing in Mississippi?
My experience was better because I had a lot of folks watching me, and then I had all scouts out there watching too.
And the kid from our last week's show, Trey Darden, he was in the game with you. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And so how did you like pairing up with Trey?
Man, me and Trey been friends for a good long time, and we've been playing together for a long time too.
And what was you and Trey's first camp together, if you don't mind me asking?
The first camp we went to was, I think, the next gen camp.
No, the first camp you and Trey went to together, the one in Birmingham.
Dang, which one was that?
The one I met you at, boy.
Oh, the 7-on-7 camp.
Yeah, the Young Stars football camp, another one of ours. So how do you? So basically, you predict that y'all gonna win today?
Yes, sir.
How many touchdowns you gonna have today?
I got 3 on.
You gonna have 3 today? 3 touchdowns today. Put them 4s up. 4 corners I got next.
What's happening? Yes, sir. Hey, every time. What's up, baby? Yeah.
The defending champ. I love what y'all doing.
Appreciate it.
Y'all make it easy. All right, Four Corner fans, right now I got a special little young man with me that I want you to get to know just like I get to know. Because right now I'm trying to show you the best talent in Birmingham, Alabama. So right now I got one of the best 9U quarterbacks in the city of Birmingham, and I want him to talk to you. Tell everybody your name and what's your age.
Carlos Hunter, and I'm 10.
Now, Los, how long you been playing the quarterback position?
For 2 years.
For the last 2 years. And tell me, how do you like playing that position?
I feel good.
You feel good? You like leading your team?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now throughout that time playing this position, how have you been working out and getting ready during the off season? Have you been doing a lot of home workouts and stuff like that?
Yes, sir.
Well, who works with you at home and stuff like that?
My dad, and sometimes I go to camp.
So
I go to football camp.
Okay, so your dad keeps you very active and very focused, is that correct? Awesome. So other than football, what other things you like to do?
Play quarterback.
I'm talking about other than football, what else you like to do? Basketball, read?
I play basketball and baseball.
Basketball and baseball? So you do play basketball and baseball. And what positions you play in those sports?
In baseball, I hit the ball and I play the left side of the
outfield?
Yeah.
Okay. Left side of the outfield or left side of the infield?
Outfield on the left and out on the left and in the middle.
So they use your speed to go down there and chase them balls then, basically. Okay, now speaking of speed, have you decided to run track this year or you just focus on football right now?
Focus on football.
And what you plan on doing in football this year, winning the championship?
Yes, sir.
And what is your team's record right now?
5-0.
5-0. Or y'all planning on winning the championship?
Yes, sir.
So I should be able to see you in the championship this year, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, let everybody know from Four Corners that you got next.
I got next.
All right, welcome everyone. Welcome back to the Four Corners Sports Show. Right now, I got some family going on right now for today's game of the week. Right now, I got who?
Demario Thomas, Demarion Daniels.
And right now, we got Huffman and we got Centerpoint. I want you to tell everybody, your age and what position you play.
I'm 12. I play defense and guard.
Okay, and your age and what position you play?
I'm 12 years old. Offensive tackle and defensive tackle.
So basically, y'all two are gonna go hit up in today's game. Is that correct?
Yes.
Who gonna win that matchup? That's what I want to know.
Me all day. What you saying? It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
So if I'm not mistaken, y'all two grew up together too. Is that correct? So who's been doing the bullying and pushing around since y'all been growing up?
We don't do that.
Y'all don't do
We
that.
don't fight each other.
Y'all don't fight each other. Y'all fight with each other.
We don't fight each other.
Oh, in general. Okay, so is this y'all first time ever playing against each other?
No.
So tell me about one of the past times when y'all played against each other.
When we was on juniors, I played for Northside, he played for Eastlake.
And what happened that game?
They won.
They won. So right now this is your payback game. So how do you feel as your team is getting ready to play them? Do you think y'all gonna win?
I think we're gonna win this.
Okay. Now, with you knowing that y'all have the Nigerian Nightmare on y'all team, how much confidence do you have in your team winning this game?
Nobody can catch him, bro. He too fast.
He too fast?
Too fast.
Now, is it correct to say that can't nobody on their team block you?
Yeah, I'm too unstoppable.
You're unstoppable.
That's why they call me Beast.
And your name is what?
Beast.
Beast. So there you have it. We got the cousins here. We got Beast. And we
Flatline.
Oh, we got Beast and Flatline. So that's gonna be the concept of the day. So we got Beast and Flatline, Four Corner Sports Game of the Week. Put y'all fours up. Say Four Corners, we in here.
Fourth Corners, we in here.
Man, this thing out, boys.
Just here, 14.
This thing out, boys.
Category 12. A Category 12 hurricane is about to break loose.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Jared Sissel, your host. Right now, I got one of the coaches with Centerpoint Eagles. Tell everybody your name.
Roderick Bender, defensive coordinator.
Okay, Coach. So right now, how do you and your team feel about being this week's game of the week?
I feel pretty good about it, man. It's going to be a real competitive game. It's going to be a defensive game. I believe defense going to win the game on either side of the ball.
Okay, well, speaking of defense, if I'm not mistaken, your defense has made a complete 360 from earlier this season. Tell me, what did y'all have to do to get you back in this predicament then?
It was all on coaching, man. We had to get our boys, talk to them and let them know that defense win games, and we also had to coach and change the defense around and move personnel around. And as a coach, I really believe that we fixed every problem that we needed to fix, and everything's all good now.
Well, I hopefully do y'all fix what y'all need to fix, because y'all have a great deal of talent on that team. Y'all actually have number 4, Jalen, playing safety. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. He'll be starting safety today.
Okay, well, tell me about him, a few other players on that defense that we need to be looking out for.
I got number 4, Jalen, at safety for numerous of reasons. He's fast. He can cover, he can go side to side on the field, and he also will come downhill and make a big hit if we need him to. So he's great at safety. And for us, the defense itself, we have two of the best defensive linemen, and that'll be Ethan and Demarion. Ethan, number 55, Demarion, number 9. They coming with it all game, man.
Well, last week I had the pleasure of watching them against Gardendale. And watching them last week in Gardendale, I was just looking in the trenches. And them boys look very hungry and motivated. So whatever you're doing with them, I really appreciate that. And actually, I just want you to let you know, the whole team, whatever y'all doing, I appreciate you, and thank you for coming on the show. Do I have any prediction for today's game?
I believe it's going to be a tough game. I believe Centerpoint going to pull it out by 2 possessions.
Well, as right now, it's their homecoming. So do you plan on raining on that homecoming?
Most definitely. We going to be in the middle of the field on the Viking getting crunk, man.
All right, Coach, we'll go ahead and put them 4s up. Four Corner Sports, we in here.
I got you.
Second down.
Second went to overtime.
Oh, that's all me up. Well, welcome back to this week's Game of the Week. It wasn't what we thought it was. The underdogs, they prevailed through Terror Squad. Final score, 28-6. But I'll tell you this, it's still got a long journey and the season isn't over. So, till next time, we'll see.
We all up there humping with it, man. We all there humping with it, man. We all there humping with it, man. All up there humping with it, man. They say they gonna beat us, man. They say they were gonna beat us. We all through on their own country.
Well, here we got Four Corners MVP Game of the Week. We already met the man earlier today. I want you to tell everybody your name again.
Jalen Dion Bakwe.
Hey, Jalen, you had an awesome game, several touchdown passes, several touchdown runs, as well as an interception. How do you feel about today's game?
Good.
All right, well, good luck on the rest of your season. Make sure you get you some rest and bounce back next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, Four Corners MVP Game of the Week, baby. Thank you, Jalen. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the second episode of the show. I hope you enjoyed all the highlights. I want to send a special thanks to all the MVPs this week and all the coaches and players that was volunteering this week as well. Tune in next week, same time, for another great show. I also want to thank all my sponsors out there, from the U Sports Pro Bowl as well as the Diamond Sports Combine. If you would like to get your team or your player exposed, please give us our inbox and we will get back with you. Four Corners. Right now, I got a special surprise for you. I got four young team cheerleaders, and they got a little cheer for you.
Welcome is our name and cheering is our game. So give us 5 minutes to do our own thing. We came out here to have some fun, so let it hit. Thank you, Four Corners.
Welcome back, Four Corner U Sports fans. Right now, I got 3 players from the Huffman 9U team with me.
Deontay Allen.
And what position you play?
Running back and cornerback. Jacarlo Sana.
What position you play?
Quarterback and cornerback.
And your name?
Cameron Volts.
Now, guys, tell me what just happened in today's game for y'all homecoming? Who won?
We did.
What was the score?
25-6.
Well, tell me what happened. What you do in today's game?
I scored 2 touchdowns and I made a tackle.
Okay, and what you do in today's game?
I threw 2 touchdown passes and I scored 1.
What? And what you do?
Sacked the quarterback twice.
So this was y'all homecoming game?
Yes, sir.
And what's y'all record for the season?
5-0.
5-0. So y'all plan on going to the championship?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me something. What's your favorite part about football?
Running back.
What's your favorite part about it? Playing running back?
Yes, sir.
So you like to run the ball?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now Lil Los, what's your favorite part about football?
Quarterback.
Quarterback, you like running the ball? And what's your favorite part, Cam?
Defensive end.
And hitting people?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, they told us what they did. Now, I got word that all 3 of y'all did something good. But number 5, tell me what's your name again?
Deontay Allen.
Deontay Allen, you are this week's Four Corners MVP. Get the man his poster, man. Get the man his poster.
Yeah, D.
Yeah. And I want everybody put y'all fours up and say, Four Corners, we got next. Y'all gonna say it?
Four Corners, we got next.
Awesome. Four Corners, we got next.